Hi guys, good morning. It's morning here and this is the first time I'm trying to shoot a video in the morning. Yeah, this video is focused more on in between cultures, okay? So in between cultures is a situation of people who left their home of origin to reside in a new place. For me, my definition is not just residing in a new country. It could be residing in a new town. It could be residing in a new village. No matter how big or small, the difference is just that there's a difference in probably language, culture, dressing, or attitude, affectations, of where you're from and versus where you're going to or where you're already at. This is also to encourage other people who are venturing or thinking about leaving their home of origin or their place of comfort or a place they have lived in for a very long time. So my family migrated to the US in 2005, December to be precise. It should be December 22nd, 2005. Before that, I had applied to come to the US at least once when I was invited by somebody close to me. And I went for the interview and I failed. The reason I failed was that I had no strong ties to my home country. Then I was a stay-at-home mom. I had no job. I went for the interview without, with my husband's bank statements. I had no job. So they said I had no ties. So I really felt bad. I wish I had known better. If I had done my research better, I should have gone to the interview with my husband because he eventually went after me and got a visa and actually came to the United States with the visa, and I ended up not coming. That's fine. Actually, at that point, I wasn't really wishing to come to the US. I was just invited and I just wanted to fulfill the offer, okay? So later in 2004, my husband lost his job. Prior to that experience, my brother, who was a student in the US, had been applying for DV lottery for my family, for my entire family. And I cannot count how many times he applied. It was just too many. We submit pictures and fill out this huge form and nothing happens. So at some point I got fed up. I was like, I don't know if this is a scam or something, but it's not working for me. I think I should stop. So I decided in my mind that I was going to apply one more time and that would be it. So actually when they told me to submit my stuff, I have to do it for my entire family. I take my picture of my husband, my kids, okay? So when they told me that year, I was just not, I did not apply. So I had another brother that called me on the final day of the day the application was supposed to close. And he was like, have you applied? And I said, So that day I just took the kids, went to the photographer and took pictures. They have specifications. It's not just regular pictures. And also, we did not have phone cameras. If we had phone cameras, I would have just stayed home and took the pictures and just, cut it to specification. But no, you have to go to the studio and pay somebody to take the pictures. So when I did that and went back to the cyber cafe, also, we did not have internet phones or internet. We didn't have laptops or computers in the house. We had not really mainframe. We had PCs, but no, it was dial-up internet then. So not everybody actually had, the connection in their homes. So I sent in the application because my brother was telling me that I should just send it directly. I did, and the traffic was too much. because probably everybody was trying to catch the last minute application, so it did not work. Okay, so I now sent those things to my brother and said, since you're in the US, why don't you try sending them from your place? He tried, and he didn't have any luck too. So, you know, I was like, all right, since we missed this application, why don't you keep that everything I sent to you? I'm never gonna apply again. I'm tired. Yeah, it's not, you know, not everybody has that luck when it comes to applying, you know, for lottery stuff. I don't think I call myself as somebody who has ever won anything, any lotto. I've never won anything. So then he kept the thing. Somehow I took my mind off it, you know, as something that would never happen. So that was probably a few years or a year before my husband lost his job. So when my husband lost his job, he used to work in a bank, All States Trust Bank in Nigeria. So it was sudden. And the way he lost that job was at the point when we thought that he was going to be promoted to a higher position, was the time when they dropped him out of that job. Well, I say thank God, because everything happens for a reason. Because if my husband was still at that job, I'm not sure we would be here in the United States, because he wouldn't have wanted to migrate. He might say we could go, but he would resist coming. So, yeah, and one night he was like, hey, you know what? I heard that Canada is giving out this visa thing. I have to go to Ghana to go do the application or something like that. I said, wow, all the way to Ghana? Can't we do it here? He said no, that the people he spoke to said you had to go to Ghana. Actually, in my mind, I know that Canada is very cold. I had no intention of relocating to Canada, because I'm one of those that I hate cold weather, okay? And the way I understand Canada was that it's colder than even the US. So I was like, I don't think you should go. You know, I was like, okay. I wasn't excited about it. So one day we were sleeping, I got a call by 2 a.m. and my brother was on the line, and he said, Chine, he was so excited from the tone of his voice. He was like so happy. He was like, Chine, kelewe chigi, chigi horoginanya. Okay, before he spoke, because it was a 2 a.m. call, and I know my brother never calls at absurd times. I was scared because, you know, back in those days when there were no like internet phones and all that, people abroad used to get information faster than some of us in Nigeria. For instance, this brother of mine will be the first to tell me somebody died. So I was like, Vic, you're calling by this time of the day. Is everything okay? Are my parents okay? So he was like, Kelewe Chigi, God loves you. I was like, Kelewe Chigi means thank your God. And then Chigi Horoginaya, God loves you. So I was like, okay, I know that. So what happened? He said, oh, I just got back from work and I'm looking through my mailbox, and the only mail in my box right now is addressed to you. I actually opened it because I was like, it looked important, and I thought that I should look into it. I should look inside, you know, look at the mail in case he needed urgent attention. So he looked, and then it was like my congratulatory message letter telling me that I was successful. I was nominated for the DV lottery. Wow. I just turned around and called my husband and like, are you listening? Are you hearing what's going on? So, and that was how we forgot about all our plans, all the other plans we had for trying to, you know, move ahead from my husband's job loss. So we started applying. Now, this is the birth of in between cultures. The first shock, the first cultural clash, okay? Clash in this sense is not a bad thing. I'm just saying difference. the difference between how we do back home and how we do here. So we started looking for where to buy clothes, coats for the United States, because we decided to go, we decided to travel in December, because my last baby was going to turn 2 by January. So we needed to leave in December so we can catch the, we can pay half price for the ticket for my little son, because as soon as he turns 2, we will pay the full price for the ticket. By then, my brother, who was supposed to be my host, our host, already planned to go to Nigeria for Christmas. So it means that if we went, he was going to be leaving to Nigeria. So we had to figure out where to stay. So my husband contacted his cousin, his first cousin, and they accepted to host us. All right, so we started looking for coats, because my husband's cousin lives in Chicago, and you know Chicago is the windy city, so when it's cold, it's actually very cold. So we started looking. Nigeria has same temperature all year round. Practically we have summer all year round, okay? So we started looking. We couldn't find a place where we could buy coats. So I kept looking, asking, nowhere. Then somebody referred me to Bend Down Boutique, so thrift store, so you know, where we sell second-hand clothes. So I found thick coats, thick sweaters, not even coats. They were just sweaters, but they were thick for Nigeria, but very light for Chicago. So what actually happened was that when I bought, everything for everybody, my last kid was a boy. It's a boy. So I bought for him a white and pink sweater. So, and he had, he wears low cut, so he cut his hair. And when we got to the plane, when we were in the plane, some ladies, some American ladies probably, or white lady, Caucasians, were like saying, "Oh, pretty girl, she looks so cute." And then my son was not happy about that. He came to me and said, "Mom, those ladies over there are calling me a girl." I, for one, I was like, why would they do that? Why don't you tell them that you're a boy? Can't they see your short hair? Can't they see that you don't have ear piercings? In Nigeria back then, boys wore short hair and didn't pierce their ears. Things have really evolved now. Now people, grow hair irrespective of your gender. So, but my son then was thinking they should just know, like back home you would know a boy from cut hair and no piercing. Even if a girl has short hair, most times they had piercings and wore earrings, but boys did not wear earrings, okay? However, in America, we now got to learn that pink was a girl color. In Nigeria, people didn't care. Okay, they wore whatever colors they wanted to wear, be it dress pants, dress shirts, pink, anybody. My husband wore pink shirts to the bank. However, as things evolved, now most American men have also started wearing pink. They don't want to ascribe any color to any gender anymore, although pink is still a girl color, but now people are more accepting of males wearing pink versus back then. Right now, too, boys have started braiding their hair in Nigeria. At least I see people wearing dreads, both young and older kids, and people are wearing earrings. Boys are wearing earrings now, maybe the dot earring or whatever in Nigeria, and getting tattoos back home. Then in those days, I never saw anybody wear tattoos back home. So this is part of what I want to share with you, just so you kind of come into our lives and understand us better, okay? And yeah, I'm going to stop here so far, and I hope you become part of my journey. Okay, I'm just a regular person, okay? I'm not a professional, as you can see. If it's a professional talking, the person is going to keep flowing. sometimes I have to think to speak, but I don't want to like do a lot of preparation, or I don't want to wait until I become too good at, talking to you through videos. And I'm really excited about this channel. Why? Because I'm a very visual person. I don't know what would have happened if I had to hire somebody to make these videos, but I thank God that I can just stay in my house and make these videos without stress. So bear with me. I'm learning. I believe I'm going to get better over time. Have a nice day, okay? Next topic will be something else that shows the difference between the culture of where we're coming from and where I reside right now. Bye-bye.